Whenever something happens out of this town, out of this state, it's our job to be a part of it, to highlight it. And we do that whenever we can because we are Arizona's morning show. And something big happened out of Arizona that I thought was so great. But because of the Olympics, because of the Super Bowl, because of the Waste Management Open, I think this story got kind of shoved under the carpet. I think it's a massive story. It's a guy named Joey out of Chandler, Joey Avalos, and he's on the phone right now. Joey, hi.
Hey, good morning.
Joey, tell us the big news about you, please.
Yeah, so just recently I got the word that I have the largest collection of Stranger Things memorabilia according to Guinness World Records.
Oh, wow. That's the official
cool.
one. That's the biggest. So you're going to be in one of those books. Man, that's like a childhood dream.
Yeah, hopefully. So, yeah, what they told me is as long as no one beats my record by May, I will be in the edition coming this September in the book.
Do you know about any competitors? Like how many things do you have of Stranger Things? How much memorabilia?
So the way they do it is I have to do my collection is 2,301 items, but those are licensed items. So you can't count anything that's not licensed. So anything from the show, props, that sort of thing do not count towards the record. But I do know a lot of big collectors out there, and I definitely feel confident that I have one of the biggest collections because of the license part of it.
What is the most valuable Stranger Things piece that you have?
I have a Stranger Things Funko Pop. It's limited to only 40. It's called a Gold Hopper. They gave them out at Fun Days during San Diego Comic-Con a few years ago. And that one, depending where you look on eBay, you might see some crazy prices for that one.
And are you a huge fan of the show, or are you more about collecting? Are being a collector?
Yeah, all the above, right? I've been a collector all my life. When I was growing up, I grew up in the 80s, so that's kind of where I got the connection from the show. And then I just loved the show when it first aired, fell in love with it, started collecting a couple things here and there, and then just grew from there. And then I met some other people at conventions, and I just love all of it.
What'd you think of the finale of Stranger Things?
Yeah, I know it's very controversial, but I loved it, right? I know it wasn't perfect, absolutely. It's not perfect, but I love how they finish every character arc, and I was happy with that.
Do you have other collecting things besides Stranger Things?
Other than Stranger Things, nah, honestly, that's what was my main focus. I started out collecting like a lot of people this day and age. I kind of make a joke like this generation, it's kind of like our stamps and coins.
Right.
So collecting toys and memorabilia stuff. I was collecting Funko Pops from all different type of pop culture, but then when I started really focused on Stranger Things, I just don't have the room for anything else, honestly.
Okay, so how many items do you have again of Stranger Things?
So the record is 2,301, but I have over 3,000 items.
Good Lord.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So you have over 3,000. So we got to keep you at the highest number until May. Do you know who second place is?
Yeah, at least. So I'm the one that first set the record. There was no record beforehand. So the minimum that you can do for a record at Guinness is 1,000.
Okay. All right. So most likely you're going to be in it in May then, right? And also, let's say someone's right behind you. Could you buy more of the same thing? Like, does it have to be different? Like, if you have 10 Demogorgons, can you have 300 Demogorgons of the same one? Or they have to be different?
They have, one of one. So you can't have duplicates or anything like that. And it is a process. So anybody who wants to do it, good luck. I don't think I'll ever do it again. It took me days to prep. They have very strict guidelines. So anyone does it, good on you.
Oh, so you keep all of that?
You mean to submit it? When you submit to Guinness, there's a lot of prep for that? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so there's certain things you can do. You either can put little stickers on every item that are numbered, so basically creating that, or you have to have a clicker. You have to have a witness there. You have to videotape the whole entire collection from start to finish. You got to send them the video. I mean, spreadsheets. It's a lot. It's a lot of work.
I'm out.
That's why you got to do something that's like an endurance thing, because then you don't have to do anything. It's like I can just ride a swing for 4 days.
I wonder
what you should do.
Anybody else listening that has a collection of what anything bizarre that they collect. Call us if you do 877-937-1047.
Remember that lady we went to her house and she had all the horses everywhere?
Yeah, that was wild.
When we were filming for the John Jane Rich television show, Joey, we went to this lady who had the most horse figurines. And I mean, it was wall to wall. There was no room for like anything else in her entire house but horses.
Yeah, wow. Joey, where are you from?
Oh, wow.
Where are you from, Joey? Are you from here?
Yeah, I am. I'm born and raised here. Grew up in Chandler.
Really? Where'd you go to elementary school?
I went to Goodman Elementary School in Chandler.
What about middle
No
school?
longer here. I don't think they closed that down.
No, I went to Knox, and now it's a school for brilliant children.
It wasn't when you were
Oh,
there.
yeah, Knox, yeah.
Yeah, damn right it is. Hey, what about middle school? Where'd you go?
I'm sorry, what was
Where'd
that?
you go to middle school?
Middle school, Anderson Junior High.
Oh, Anderson. Good school. What about high school?
Chandler.
Yeah, Wolves. That's where I went, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D-Town.
Yeah, did you go to Elmer's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to kind of skip right before lunch. We had a great teacher that would, let us kind of go a little bit early and go to Elmer's, so we beat the rush all the time.
That's awesome.
That's
the
so
best.
nice.
That's
Chandler
awesome.
had the open campus, so you guys got to leave for lunch.
Yeah, everybody with Elmer's. It was
So
great.
annoying.
I used to take
I
the
didn't
packs of
get that.
salsa. The packs of salsa come in these little plastic squishy things. I used to just drink them, pop them open and drink them. They were so good. Well, Joey, thanks for making us look good. Shine. There was a lot going on last week when they announced that you were the Guinness Book of World Records holder for a Stranger Things collection. You had the Waste Management Open. You had the Super Bowl. Now you have this, thing going on in Tucson with Nancy Guthrie. So we need to give you some love and highlight you a little bit, my brother.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
You got it, Joey. Thanks for jumping on with us. Have a great day, man.
You too.
I've always wanted to collect stuff. You know what I found the other day? I was and this is probably very common. I was looking for some equipment for my CPAP machine. And
That's your collection?
no, it's not. I do have a lot of stuff.
He could have a collection.
I was standing on a chair, going on a shelf, moving out CPAP stuff, looking for a filter. And I find, he brought up Comic-Con, I find this Comic-Con bag from when I was at Comic-Con, 10 years ago. And in it is like a one of a Spider-Man comic that they gave me in the bag.
Whoa.
I know, and it still has a plastic on it.
Whoa.
I know, but it's only 10 years old. Like the one Kyle talked about the other day, that was like from 1939.
Yeah, it got $13 million bucks, though.
I know, but I wonder I wonder if this could be worth anything. Right? Exciting, right?
Yeah.
Right? Exciting. Anyway, that's Stranger Things. So if you collect anything bizarre, please shoot us a text JGR, whatever it is that you collect, to 96893 or call us at 877-937-1047. How many maters do you have?
Probably about 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
All different sizes?
Yes, I have all different sizes. I have stuffed animals. I have a can of soup from them, like when it first came out in like 2006, and I've got a sugar cookie that's got to probably be beyond nasty at this point. But like light switch covers, I've got it all.
That's awesome. That was one of my kids was Mater for Halloween many, many, many years ago. Mater's a great character.
Yes.
It's still a great movie, too. It holds up.
Let me ask you this, Brittany. Have you been to Holbrook, Arizona?
Yes.
And
I love it.
Isn't it crazy?
Yes, it brings me so much joy to go there.
If you guys have never been there, I guess the writers of Cars spent some time in Holbrook on Route 66. And when you watch, what's the name of the city they live in Radiator Springs. Radiator Springs is Holbrook, Arizona. Exactly. Every building, every store is exactly the same in Holbrook.
That's really cool.
It is. And then you even go eat one of the restaurants. I forget which restaurant it is, but it's
Flows?
It's owned by, it's really, there's really Flows there. And the writer and the director of Cars signed the table and carved his initials in the
That's
tables.
cool.
And they have it all there. It's really, really cool. Yeah. Well, that's a cool collection, Brittany. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
As a matter of fact, I heard some more Arizona facts today. And when I tell you this, I had heard this a long time ago, but I just forgot it. I was like, but when I see it written down, it's pretty cool. There's a 60-mile stretch of Interstate 19 in Arizona, which I believe is Tucson to Nogales, the 19 right there, right on the way there. And it's all the speed signs are in kilometers, not miles. It's a relic from the Carter administration. They were trying to get the United States to switch to the metric system. And there's a push to change
They
it.
started there and then didn't go anywhere else?
It didn't go anywhere else. It's just on the 19.
Really? I didn't
I feel like
know
that'd
that.
be confusing.
Yeah, I know.
You have to
but
do a
it's,
lot of math while you're
so
driving.
it's all in kilometers. But the locals want to keep it as is. I would too. Because I've driven on that freeway a billion times. I never noticed.
I don't think I have either.
but I will from now on. You guys want to hear my crazy morning? Rich knows part of this.
Yeah, this is so John Jay. This could only happen to John Jay.
So yesterday, I found out we had this meeting today at 10:30, right? Everybody.
Correct.
I didn't know about the meeting. I wasn't on the email. For some reason, neither were you, Rich. We
Nope.
didn't know about the meeting until Kyle, you brought it up yesterday. So we call the higher-ups, and sure enough, there's a meeting, and they want us to be at it. I got plans, right? But I'm a team player. I go with the flow.
Do you go with the flow?
Yeah.
Is that right? That's new.
So I rearranged my day today so I can be in this meeting. Part of the things I have to do is I like to exercise every day. So my trainer met me early to train way before the show started. So I take my clothes at home and I put them in my workout bag, and I wear my workout clothes from my house to the gym. So I get to the gym, I do my workout, and now I get this anxiety because it's normally I'm at the gym and I'm like, normally at this time I'm in the studio right now prepping, and I go, I'm freaked out. So I go in the bathroom and I go to get dressed, and I'm missing a shoe. I'm missing an Air Force One.
Oh, no.
I know. So I put on this beautiful outfit that I have on now, and I just put on my workout shoes, which are these shoes I told you guys about. I forget what they're called. Do you remember what they're called?
The Hokas?
No.
Oh, the No Bull.
No Bull. Yeah, they're No Bull, and I really, really like them. And they're white, and I've been using them now for a few months, and they're getting really dark, like gross. They're dirty. They're gross.
You can't just wear those?
I did. I put them on with my pants, but they look stupid, and they squeak when I walk. They squeak really bad.
So do a lot of your other shoes.
Yeah. Well, not my Air Force Ones don't. So I put them on, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I can't wear these shoes to work. Plus, I got this meeting. Like, they're ugly looking shoes. They're bad. They're dirty. And I was like, crap. So I get in the car, and I head home. I text Rich and Nick and said, I'm running way late. And I shouldn't have said this, but I did. I forgot my shoe.
I mean, you can't just let that go.
You can't just let that go. And then I'm like, why did I tell him I forgot my shirt? You say I'm running late. So I'm driving home, and I'm almost home, and I had this thought. I'm like, how could I, because when you pick up your shoes, you pick them with one hand, two shoes, right? One hand, two shoes.
It's like a pair.
Yeah. And I'm like, how could I have just put one shoe in my bag? Like, unless it fell out. Could it fall? So I looked in the back seat, it didn't fall out. And then I thought, maybe it fell out at the gym. So I called the gym. I'm almost home. And I'm like, I think I left my shoe. My shoe might have fallen out. They called me back, and they're like, yeah, we have your shoe here.
Oh, no.
So I got to turn around. I'm almost home. And I go back to the gym, and it's still dark outside. And Alyssa, who works there, she's one of the trainers, she's standing outside in the dark holding my shoe.
So all you have to do is drive by and roll down your
I
window.
drove by, rolled down my window. She throws the shoe in the car. It was like a drive shoe.
It's a good thing, honestly, you're not at our big meeting today with just one shoe. That would be odd.
And then did I text you a picture of the shoe?
I think so, yeah.
So I was like, just so you guys know. Oh, yeah. Here I am driving in this morning with
The
my
whole
shoes.
drama playing out.
Shoes on my
Should have
feet.
put the seatbelt over it.
And then, it was just so terrible. But I know, Kyle, you've come in before with like, no, the other
I've
day.
forgotten my shoes.
You forgot your shoe. Because you drive in
Walk around
barefoot,
my
right?
socks, yeah.
Yeah. Like the other day, her and I pulled up at the same time. And I was like, I go, hey, shoes. I'm waiting for her. She was like, I got to put my shoes on. Here's the thing. I was stressed out about that coming in, and I still beat Peyton here.
Yeah.
I still got here way before Peyton.
It wasn't way before. I asked Nick. I said, what time John Jay get in?
Why would you
he
ask
said
him what
about
time?
5 minutes ago.
Why would you ask him what time I come in? Do you do that all the
Because
time?
he told me that it was going to be a morning because John Jay trickled in a little bit later this morning.
He said it was going to be a morning?
We all
said he's
know
gonna
how
be
you
stressed
are
out.
with your morning routine.
Already, you're like, you made me do TV for you today. Okay, shoe. Can you do TV? Shoe.
Everyone needs a little heads up.
You speak in half bullet points.
Hey, Danielle, good morning. You're on the air.
Morning.
What's up?
So you guys talked yesterday about Amazon delivery driver coming to your house super early. And so I DM'd you a video, John Jay, on Instagram. I think I might have to buy my Amazon driver a new pair of underpants because my dogs, I woke up at like 5 a.m. for work and whatnot, so I let the dogs out. I have a Rottweiler and a German Shepherd, and I didn't realize somebody was going to be delivering something so early, and so the video shows him like going up to the gate, and then my dogs bark so scary. So you have to listen to the video with sound, and he jumps back and throws the package. It's pretty funny.
Oh, they're
He
snarling.
literally throws the package over the fence. He's so scared.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I just thought that was fun.
Oh, that's good. Can
That
we,
would
can we
be
post
terrifying.
Poor guy.
it?
Yeah, you can post it. I'll actually post it on my German Shepherd's TikTok. It's Dutch the Shep, so I can post that on his little TikTok. But yeah, you guys can post it too. But
Is it
it's
just
pretty
him scaring people walking by? Is that his TikTok?
funny. No, he's actually really, really cute, and he's a long-haired German Shepherd. He's only 1 year old, and so I have made a little TikTok page for him.
Well,
So
good.
Dutch the Shep.
All right. I have Dutch, the other S word. It's my son.
Oh yeah, no, I actually named. I feel like I kind of named him after your son because that's where I kept hearing the name. So yeah, I guess he's named after your son.
That's good. Somebody named their son Kemp after my son Kemp. I can't wait to tell Dutch
fun.
that a dog was named after him.
Yeah, let him know.
Yeah,
Let him know.
thanks,
He's really
Danielle.
cute. So
Thank you for calling in.
all right,
Thanks.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So my wife is in a book club, and she's been in a book club for a while, and she's been a reader since I've known her, but she's really, really obsessed with reading more now than ever. And I cannot tell you, well, I don't know if it's a tune out or if it's like when she's telling me a story about the book she's reading, I have like no interest. Like I can't, it's hard for me to understand when she's telling me, right? But she's so obsessed with this current book. And I know whenever I talk about her books, people go crazy. And Peyton, you're in a book club now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to, because now she just sent me an Instagram post. She's like, she goes, that book I'm reading is actually based on a real place. And she sends me the link to the real place. And the book is called Theo of Golden. So if anybody knows, Theo of Golden. It takes place in a fictional town of Golden, but it's actually in Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, not Colorado.
No, that's what I thought first. But anyway, if you know that book, then she just know that she's obsessed with it. And she's explained it to me so many times, and I don't understand it.
Is there a Theo in there? What's he doing in Golden?
According to Google, Theo is a guy who moves to the city of Golden, Georgia, and anonymously brings joy to its residents.
Oh,
That's
That's
nice.
so
That's like
Blake.
so Blake.
he's like Santa.
I guess he goes to a coffee shop and there's all these sketches of people on the wall, and he buys all the sketches and then goes to them, to those people because they're real people, and then brings them something, does something in their life that's spiritual or something.
Now, if that's a scary movie, that could be a cool premise. But it's a nice.
You're killing everybody on the wall. Hey, tell me about that.
That's pretty
Who's
sweet.
that painting of? And they have to track it down. Oh my God, what do these people have in common? All these
I'm gonna
victims-
watch that show.
All these victims have in common is that they were all sketched.
So you would like a thriller book.
I like it into a movie like that. Yeah, I'm not going to read a thriller book. Anyway, we got $1,000
If you just bring
online.
him toffee, who cares?
We got $1,000 online to Pat Hickey's money. We got Justin is our contestant. What's up, Justin?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Good. You ready to play this game?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. I know you said we're ready, so you got people there with you that are probably going to be Googling, or is that what's happening here? Just so we get the setup, so we understand.
Yeah, I got my daughter. She's on my way taking her to school. Tammy, she's a senior this year.
Okay. Senior where?
Tolson High School. She plays for the softball team.
Right on.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, turn on your brain. Let's go. 60 seconds on the clock. Name any band besides Maroon 5.
AC/DC.
Okay, sure. What movie features hero Neo choosing between a red pill and a blue pill?
Red pill, blue pill. Elemental? No. Red pill, blue pill. I don't know.
So you're not going to answer at all?
Gonna run out of time. Oh, you're running out of
dude.
time, Justin.
Oh, you got one right. That might be the worst anybody's ever done on that game.
That's not nice.
That was The Matrix, right?
Yeah, that was The Matrix.
All right, Justin. Thanks for playing.
That's a bummer.
I know.
Just sometimes you like freeze up with the pressure of
Without
the
a
game.
doubt.
Yeah.
Well, you really can't stop to look up stuff. You got to use your noggin on that
Right.
Speaking of use your noggin, Payne, what's going on with your car?
I am in a rental right now because I have an oil leak, and I have just realized I'm driving this Hyundai, I don't know, and I don't like it.
Why?
I am a Toyota girl through and through because in any Toyota, your buttons are in the same exact place. The things they're there. And I'm driving this car. I don't know where anything is. And I was spooked because I was in the Panda Express drive-thru and the car turns off as I'm like sitting there ordering my food. And so I'm trying to turn the car back on and I'm turning it off and I'm like stuck in this drive-thru. And come to find out, I think the car just like shuts down when you're stopped.
I think a lot of cars do that, right?
I don't know.
My car does that. My car does that. I think they did a survey that finds out it does a really
Well,
gas.
it's supposed to, but it's a big lie.
There's supposed to be a button you can push.
That's what I was going to say.
Where it doesn't do that.
My car has that, and you hit the button, and then it doesn't do that.
I looked like an idiot because I was literally turning the car on and off because I didn't know that it does that.
You take your foot off the brake, and I think it starts back up again.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then if you take your foot off the brake, you have to actually push the gas before it goes. Your car doesn't just start rolling.
Yeah, but you know what? Your Toyota probably does it too. It probably just does it better.
No, my car doesn't do any of that. I don't think I got a fancy
Why-
for
why-
that.
why
I don't
didn't
even
you-
have push to start on my car.
But why didn't you just try to rent the Toyota? Can't you do that?
Because my dad handled it for me, so I didn't really get a say. He was just like, here's the keys.
Which is nice. That's very nice. You don't
I know,
have to deal with
very
that.
much first world problem, but I'm like, the thing was spooking me out because I was like, I don't know why it's turning on and off.
My car died.
Poor thing. You're like, it's broken.
I think I called my dad twice. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. But
Panda Express has a drive-through?
the one by my house says it's new.
That's so cool.
I know. It does take a little bit longer, though.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Panda Express.
But Panda Express in person is pretty strong. I don't know
I
how,
usually get it. Well,
how well
if
does
you
it travel.
get it to go, then I like it when everything sits in the juices for a while.
But that's a good point.
That's pretty good. But, man, that's good. Oh, man, I got me thinking about Panda Express. All right, so when do you get your car back?
Hopefully today.
Well, you said your dad. So your car had an oil leak. You take it to your dad, and he's fixing it, right? Because he works at a dealership.
Yeah, so basically instead of having me wait up for a couple hours at the dealership, he was just like, here, take a rental. Because my dad has been selling cars for, my childhood, I feel like, was in a car dealership. So he rotates through cars like weekly.
But he was at the dealership, right?
Yeah, he was at the dealership.
He'd be like, I'm going to have my daughter hang out with me today for a couple hours.
No.
No.
He's like, get out of here.
Yeah, it's actually really cool, though, because I have a lot of cousins and family that work there, so I got to see them, too.
Hey, Bethany, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. Hey, Peyton, you just called yourself out.
I know what I do.
You just said that you went through the Panda Express drive-thru, and guess who's supposed to not be spending their money on fast food?
You're right. You're so right.
Save for a
How did we not catch that? It was so bad.
All right, you were supposed to be saving money.
I am not eating out at all.
Think of
It's
the
bologna at the
calling
house.
you out, girl.
Girl, why you do that to me?
You're so right.
You're so
You
right.
can do this.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because I actually had called my mom through the drive-thru and I was like, do you want anything? She's like, yeah, sure, I'll pay. And I was like, don't worry about it. So actually, now I think I'm going to be Venmo requesting her my $35. Because I do need that money. You were right, Bethany.
Good catch, Bethany.
Gosh.
Good catch. Thanks for calling
I love
in.
you guys.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Bye.